Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of All Things Logistics with me, Jill Williams, your host. And today I've got a special story for you, but it all ties in to what we've been talking about on building a freight drayage business. So I heard this report and it's a little backdated. It actually came out in March, but the company that it addresses is building a very big facility. But before we get started, let me just, if this is your first time to my channel, welcome. And I appreciate you supporting this channel. If you like this video, please subscribe, share, turn on your notification bell so that the next time I release a video, you'll be notified. Okay, so let's get into the story. Who am I talking about? I'm actually talking about Wolfspeed. Who is Wolfspeed? All right, so it is a semiconductor manufacturer, and it manufactures quite a bit of parts that are associated with that. So I picked up this story going through some news information, and actually this company was visited by the Biden administration back in March, if I'm not mistaken. So we look here, and here's the story that came out. I'm going to expand this so you guys can see it. So Wolfspeed hosts the first stop on the Biden administration's Invest in America tour at Durham headquarters. So this came out in March of 2023. Now, this is a publicly traded company. They're traded on the New York Stock Exchange under WOLF, Wolf. Now, Biden boasted that this company is changing the trajectory of the supply chain in regards to semiconductors. If you don't know, China is one of the biggest suppliers of semiconductors for U.S. made parts. So when the pandemic hit, definitely had a lot of problems there. So a lot of companies are doing what they're calling onshoring. So when you're onshoring, that means you're going to be doing more manufacturing here in the United States. But not all of your parts are going to come sourced out of the soil of the United States. So I got to thinking, if this company is expanding, where's their location to the port? Where's their location to the rail? And we're going to get into that a little bit down the road. But let's take a look at some things. So some of the products that you can see here, they're small, okay? But to make these parts, you've got to bring in bigger material, bigger bulk material, packages of bulk material and so forth, either from the port or from the rail. And then it's going to pour into their facility, and they're going to make stuff like this. Now, this is small stuff, so a lot of it's probably going to go partial. You're going to be using your UPSs, your FedExes, your DHLs. That's where most of this stuff is probably going to ship through. However, to get it to this point, they're going to need bulk supplies. That's right, bulk supplies. Now check this out. So the company is building a facility in North Carolina. It's going to span 445 acres. That is huge. So I doubt if the whole facility is going to be dedicated to just this company, but I have a good idea that majority of it will be a part of their manufacturing plant, bringing material in, staging containers, a whole logistics process and supply chain operation going on here. Now they're saying they're employing 1,800 new jobs by 2030. It is going to cover more than 1 million square feet. And they say here that the park is going to be approximately around Highway 64. I think it was located on their site map. So here's just a quick site map. But they say here the mega site has direct access to US 64, a 4-lane divided highway. Why would you do that? Because you're going to be bringing freight from the ports, and you want a direct connection to do that. So drum roll please, I decided let's look at what the destination distances is between Wolf, the main headquarters, and approximation about the site that they're building, rail, and the port. So here's what I found. Now, this is how you can build a really good lane right here. Okay, so what I'm looking at here is their port facility and the lane. So right here, up to this top part of this somewhat of a triangle or fork in the road, shall we call it, this is where Wolfspeed sits. You see their name right there. Okay, Wolfspeed is right there. Now, down here you have the Port of Wilmington, and over here you have the Burlington. It's one of the railroads. I want to say Burlington Northern. I could be wrong. It might be Santa Fe, but I did Google it, and that's where the rail sits. So as you can see, their distance to the rail is 264 miles, roughly. No, let me see. I think it is. It might be shorter than that. And then down here, 270 miles. So that is a good trip for a short dray run. So you're looking at goods coming in here, moving it up to here, okay? Manufacturing, and you can also move it to here. Or let's just say they want to just hit it on the rail and then move it out from there. But as you can see, the proximity of this facility, and this is a good lane that you can build out. Now, Highway 64 sits about right here. Hopefully you can see my marker moving, but Highway 64 sits right here. So you've got Apex, Morrisville, Cary, right there in that zone is what you're looking at. So I show you this to get you thinking about how you build a lane, how you find a shipper, how you do your research, and how you position yourself for that business. Now, you don't want to wait too long to start inquiring or building a relationship with a company like Wolfspeed. Now, chances are, I don't doubt that they have got a pretty strong relationship with some good carriers. This is a publicly traded company. So how are you going to get yourself close to them? And I want to bring your attention, Raleigh, North Carolina. This is a heavy area that this company is located in. So they're not sitting out here by themselves. I mean, if you look at this, here is the Raleigh International Airport. So you know you're going to have some freight coming in by air. I saw when I zoomed in earlier, there is a FedEx facility nearby. So chances are FedEx is probably one of their top transportation providers. But it doesn't mean you as an independent owner operator or drayage company cannot get a piece of the action. You see the size of the facility that they're building. Currently, right now, they're probably using truck drivers to pull that material in, and they need the assistance to probably pull material in other places. So how do you position yourself? Doing more research, identifying, is this a lane you want to be a part of? Is this something you want to get into? Going in, sending them some information about your company, what you can do, how many drivers you've got, what your lane is, asking for a meeting. These are ways that you get yourself into these accounts by taking the time to locate these customers, and then that way you can build your business from there. So I hope this was helpful. Once again, if you like this information, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you can be alerted the next time I drop a video. And I hope this video has provided you with some value and giving you some great ideas to go out there and get that money. All right. Happy business hunting.